And we are live.
All right. That's 78 now, guys.
Ho, ho, ho. Let's see.
78th episode. We are
9 less
getting
69.
too close to getting syndicated.
Really?
You've seen the 100th episode of Aqua Teen where they're just like, oh, hey, the 100 monsters chasing them.
And we are live. You know what I hate sometimes?
All right.
I'm doing this right now. It's giving me the ultimate final direct reactions where I just changed the goddamn name.
I'm still looking for the stream at the moment. I'm refreshing consistently.
So we're just
there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know why it's giving me the weird name.
The little stream thingy doesn't have the chroma key taken out either.
What happened?
Chroma key for the little GIF of the Nuke the Fridge logo is still on pink.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to take that off on. Hold
on OBS.
No, I'm using. Wait, I got it.
You got this, man.
I believe in you.
It only gives me red, green, and blue.
Is there no chroma key?
There's a chroma key.
Okay, use the chroma key, and then it'll give you a color wheel of colors you can take off.
It only gives me 3 colors on.
Oh no.
Oof.
Still coming up as the reactions when I try to share it on Facebook. Maybe if I go to Facebook debug.
Well, at least we have.
Probably get rid of this.
At least we have that. Looks a little better now. Your green screen's not there.
Hold on, I gotta see this. I'm gonna look like a goon in a second, I guarantee it. Oh no, that's ugly. Facebook debug. We'll change it back.
Want me to change it back? You don't like it like that?
No, that looks terrible.
I think it looks dashing.
Come on, it's still not coming up. I'm using the Facebook debugger, and it's not getting rid of the link. It's still named under Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Hey,
yeah.
4 people watching. That's pretty good.
Oh yes,
yeah, that's pretty good.
Sorry, just for the delay. We'll start in a few seconds while I'm just lightly touching up the stream.
Maybe this is where we're supposed to sing and entertain the people.
Yeah, you guys do that while I change the name very quickly.
There's a problem there. We're not entertaining.
Oh wait.
Oh.
I have the perfect entertainment for you.
We don't care about 480p streams of Starlink.
This was what, episode 78?
78.
All right, you start doing the intro while I'm working on the title.
All right. Okay, let's get this started. All right. No! Not the English one. Not the English one. Anything but the English one.
I don't know. I think it's pretty good.
That's a good one.
That is actually way better.
It's like I'm watching Evangelion for the first time again.
It's like poetry in motion.
And then you got the English one where it's like, and I'm going to say words on top of this sentence. That makes it sound cool. And it's like, no.
What's up, Army? We are PewDiePie, though. We are the new Pew's Army.
God, no. I'd shoot myself first.
Oof.
So how's that fix coming?
Oh, I'm just doing the name right now. So, Alan, start the show.
Okay, here we go.
The stream is still effed up.
Stream's still messed. Oh, wait, what?
What's up?
My opacity's low. I don't like that.
You guys don't like it?
I don't like the little pluses on my nips. I don't like that. This is a family stream.
Nip review.
Nip review. You laugh, you nip. Okay.
What's up, cool person?
All right.
Let's start this real for real this time. Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome to the episode 78 of the Game and Talk podcast. My name is Alonzo Mega, and today I am joined with Kyle, aka Super Gaming.
What's up, my guy?
I thought it was Soupy Gaming.
The vanilla soup. Nobody gets it right. It's okay.
And we have Chris Castillo.
How's it? It's Chris Del Castillo. I hate you so much.
Chris Del Castillo. I'm sorry, I forgot the Del this time.
Yeah, shut up, Adam Plummer.
Oh, that's a throwback.
I heard your name was actually really Charles Liarnay.
But yes, how's it going? I am fixing the title of the stream right now, and
he's the guy in the background right now doing everything right, while we're just here like some dancing monkeys trying to get everything, and don't look behind the curtain kind of stuff.
So welcome to episode 78. I have titled Banjo-Screwied. I know Kyle hates it, but it's a pretty funny and appropriate title, I guess, for this week.
Welcome to the weekly Banjo-Kazooie prediction / funeral thread.
Funeral.
This is where we're going to put him to rest today, unfortunately. But before that, I'd like to know, how was your guys' week, though? I know I wasn't here the last podcast. I missed a lot of what happened, so catch me up on that. How have you guys been, Kyle?
I actually wasn't here for the last week's podcast either.
Oh, okay. Kyle, how was your week?
How was what?
How was your week?
On the banjo thing.
You crushed him. You crushed his hopes and dreams.
Oof.
How was
that?
How was this week?
Yeah, and everything before. But before everything just hit a brick wall, how was it?
No, yeah, the week's been good. Made a priority to have a little bit more free time this week, especially with the spoopy holiday. Wanted to make sure this week had a little bit more free time. So even though I'm lacking on responsibilities, I made free time. Some good things on my channel. We streamed like two times this week, and then one IRL stream. So it was dope.
That's great, man.
Yeah, except that SME freaking claimed it. No one can even watch it.
Damn.
Yeah, because our music that was playing in the background that no one could really even make out of, was apparently in violation of copyright laws.
Was this on Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube can tell. It has to be YouTube. Twitch would only silence it.
Well,
yeah,
it was an IRL stream and some background music in the car while we're hanging out outside.
Wait, really? Just car music in the background?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Ugh, that sounds fun. Have you been playing anything?
This week, let's see. I got Night Trap on the Switch.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
The limited run games one, right?
Yes. But the game I've been playing the most this week, it's the shocker because I never thought I'd come back to this game, but Pokemon Go. A crap ton of this week. I got freaking so Giratina came out in the raids, so I have 5 Giratinas now.
Sure, great. You can give me one. I need one.
Yeah, I'll be happy to trade with you. You need to friend me.
Damn, I have to be your friend? Fuck. Wait, sorry, I'm not supposed to cast.
This is a family stream. This is a regional exclusive.
I want to show you my all-time favorite catch because I just got 2 of him today and I've been hunting him and since the start or since he was released into the game. But let me just right in there.
Ooh, nice.
Marowak.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
And then me and my roommate got our hands on the Smash Switch this morning. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
I decided not to grab the Switch, but.
Well,
where is it? I got this today.
And stuff, and he's taken the Switch itself.
Nice. I just got the GameCube controller.
Okay, we can't see anything. The video's not on for.
Oh,
for
yeah.
you.
It's on the YouTube. Sorry, I got the people on YouTube can see it because I have the video up on that.
Okay.
I've got the GameCube controller. Actually, I got 2 of them.
Interesting. All right. That's fun, man. Heck yeah. I'm holding off until the next paycheck to drop everything.
Well, you just bought yourself a little special item, didn't you?
What did I get?
Your art tablet?
Yeah, see, that went all in. So I made a GoFundMe to fund a new tablet. A lot of you guys who are watching or supporting me at all, I finally got a new one. This is actually a brand new model. It is the 15E XP pen. I actually got to try it out at Anime Expo, and it's been on my mind since then. So we got the tablet. Art is coming out. So if anything, please go check out facebook.com/AlonzoMega. It's the brand new page where there's going to be a lot more projects rather than random BS. So I'm excited for it, and thanks for the support.
So it was all BS before? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, it was all BS. It was all garbage. I guarantee you. Like everything up to that point, garbage. This is like the second coming kind of stuff.
Well, I'm excited. I'd ask you what you play this week, but that'll be segueing to our next segment. So
okay.
So we'll wait on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For me, it's been a busy week. I had a meeting with Logitech on Tuesday. I went to a Magic the Gathering art gallery, which I still need to finish the article, like right after we finish this. I was a little late to the show, and me and Kyle will talk about this a little later, but I watched all 8 episodes of Castlevania Season 2, which was absolutely amazing in my opinion. We'll get more into that. I haven't really played a lot this week. I think the only thing I really got to play a little bit of was the Castlevania Requiem.
Nice.
Oh, okay. I mean, I love Rondo Blood, so I'm glad I can play that on my PS4 rather than have to break out my Super Turbo CD. I'm not too happy with Symphony of the Night because
it's the PSP port, isn't it?
It's a PSP port, so we lose one of the most important, well, a couple of the most important lines in the series. What is a man?
They didn't have that.
Nope, they just changed that. So no, what is a man? A miserable pile of secrets? Well,
I can't
have
believe
at you.
That out.
Yeah, I know, it sucks.
I cannot believe it. They know the meme.
Or
they don't, apparently.
What I will forgive them for is, however, they put the Japanese voice, the original Japanese audio. So I can forgive that. That's about all I actually got to play. I just picked up Red Dead Redemption 2. Joey's not joining us today because he's focusing on that. So I think he's supposed to be done today.
As well.
I don't know.
His channel right now, dude. Go into his comment sections.
Oh no! What is happening?
Wait, which one? The middle guy? The middle guy is getting attacked right now?
Like the middle fat guy.
The middle fat guy.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you were talking about the chat right now. The chat for that stream is on another level. That is some stuff like you don't usually see like Etika reaction kind of stuff happening to people like close to you, but when it hits, like Joey has not stopped talking about it all week.
Oh, dude, the severity of the situation is way higher than I thought it would be.
Joey, I hope somebody calls him the middleman at his next appearance at the convention.
At his wedding, one of us will at least be in the groomsmen, and we'll just be like, "So I heard you like middlemen."
No, like okay, so he's gonna be at the convention. So he's gonna be at Joey is gonna be representing. Yeah, Sack Gamers Expo. He's going to be representing us and Commonwealth Realm. But during the Q&A, I am going to make it my plain mission to be in the crowd without him knowing that I'm even there. He's like, okay, I have time for questions. Raise my hand. Take off mask. Why were you so rude during the Nintendo Direct?
Why do you hate Daddy Sakurai?
Why do you not appreciate the work that this man has done for you?
So cruel.
This is gonna be a thing. Just
it was me.
It was me, Austin. That's just poor Joey. If you go look at the Commonwealth Realm reaction compared to the Nuke the Fridge reaction with me on it, you can see a completely polar opposite of reactions. Him being complete disgust, me being complete acceptance. I'm just like, you know what, I'm cool with this. Joey, he was being the rude middleman.
Well, you know, I can't blame him. I know Kyle was pretty disappointed too, but we'll get into that after we give Alan, well, he's going to have the next couple of moments, because first, let's talk about BlizzCon.
Woo! That was a good day, and we're still 2 days of the convention.
I have not, actually, I thought it ends on Saturday.
Does it end on Saturday?
I think it ends tomorrow.
Okay,
I
well,
might be
still, what a
wrong.
great weekend for anybody involved in it. Anybody who even has a virtual pass, that is a fun weekend.
So you want to talk to us about what was announced?
We got a lot of announcements. I covered a lot of it today. We got a handful of announcements. So we got the new Overwatch animated trailer for Ashe, who is a new character. She's McCree's old associate, parentheses, exclamation point. I don't know what you want to use for it. They were bumping uglies. That's what I could only assume from the trailer. But she was basically robbing a train, and then you just got to go watch the animated feature. It shows her off and her associate Bob, who's her butler. But her whole gimmick is she came from a rich family, decided to go bad, became this like crazy leader of a gang, and it's pretty cool. Her character is a DPS character who uses an assault rifle. You could also use it to aim, and her ultimate is actually using Bob, which is great. So
Yeah,
Bob,
that's really interesting.
Bob the Builder, can he build it?
Shotgun.
Yes, he can.
That's
he's
so impressive. The shotgun can act as a rocket jump. So
yeah,
that was cool.
yeah. The DPS or not DPS. Ashe is going to be on the PTR starting next week, from what I saw on the stream, and I'm assuming that she will be available to all console owners probably by the end of the month.
Nice.
And then we also got what else? We got Warcraft 3. Is it Reignited? Reforged. Reignited Spyro. So we got Warcraft 3, which is the original real-time strategy title from a while back. They're revamping it with brand new graphics. It's going to be using UI, and it's going to be using Battle.net, which is really good because that's a really good matchmaking application. What else? We got Warcraft Classics coming next summer, which is pretty great. And Diablo. I was going to say Diablo Immortal, which is going to be a mobile game, but it's supposed to be running the same exact way as every other Diablo game, where you just drop in, drop out. You join people, you can join friends. There's going to be a hub. It runs exactly like you would expect a Diablo game, which I'm really excited
Better
to
than the
see.
Switch?
Oh yeah, that's right. That is on the Switch.
Yeah.
I got it. I'm hoping. Is it running bad? Is there like talks that it's just not a good port?
I have not. I think it just came out today, so I haven't heard much about it.
Yeah, a lot of the reviews I've been watching have been singing praises about how good a port it actually is, and
that's great.
How perfect they nailed it.
I really want to get it because I haven't finished Diablo. I was like 3/4 into the game. 3/4, 2/5. I don't know. I'm not good with fractions, but I liked it.
I just hope it proves that Blizzard and Activision as a collective actually should
get it right. It's Activision Blizzard, sir.
True. But under both entities, they should release more games on the Switch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't mean that as in a cliche, like put it on the Switch kind of way, but I also mean like Overwatch would be an excellent game on the Switch. That just plain and simple. You got your friend's house, maybe the new Halloween or I guess the Christmas event coming up, and you don't have your Xbox or your computer, but you got your Switch you can play with.
Or your PlayStation 4.
Right.
Fanboy.
I mean,
I'm just messing with you.
I mean,
no, I get what you mean.
But yeah, so I think there's a lot of perfect ports that could be made.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Stop with all the ports. Just give us new games.
I would love to see an original Blizzard / or Activision / Blizzard.
Bring StarCraft
IP
Ghosts back.
I honestly, so there's a lot of rumors circulating in the Overwatch community right now about potential story mode being added in an update in the near future. I don't think that's so true anymore after BlizzCon. Like I think they would have dropped that already.
Yeah.
But if it does end up happening at any time, I think that'd be a perfect time to bring it over to the Switch as well, because it's a much more controlled environment. So let's say the story expansion would be like a $30 purchase. Well, just make a $30 port on the Switch for just at least the story mode.
I'd be down for that. That's a good idea. I like that. I honestly just want more content from Blizzard and Activision when they make stuff like this. When they make like Overwatch and a potential story mode. Like I've been into a lot of Blizzard stuff lately. I played a lot of my fair share of Warcraft. I played a lot of StarCraft. I played a lot of Overwatch, a lot of Diablo. So it's just like everything they make is essentially just fantastic. And I would love to see it on the Switch, not because, like you said, oh, put it on the Switch, you know, that gimmick. I would genuinely love to be playing these on the bus. I'd love to play these on road trips.
Yep.
Anytime that I have free time and I'm not at home, I want to be playing these, you know?
Absolutely.
They're all practically here, though.
Like, oh, it's fantastic, though. So it's been a good BlizzCon. Those are probably the only big pieces of news that we're going to get for this weekend. A lot of people are streaming it and doing all that fun stuff right now. But it's a good weekend. This is just a good week for games.
Yeah.
It's been about 3 years since I last went to BlizzCon, so hopefully I'll go next year. I mean, I just haven't been super excited to go, just because I'm probably not as passionate as you are. But it's still really cool to go. I like going for the tournaments, for the news, the closing concert.
I would love to go with you guys next year. Like that is my one big priority, is to actually get into BlizzCon next year. That would be probably the highlight for me.
We'll have to try next year.
Yeah, I'll dress as an orc.
All right. Next, we'll get into what have you been playing this week? I know you've been looking forward to talking about this quite a bit.
Okay. Let's put a little context behind here. I have not played a game since Save Me, Mr. Taco when I was in Los Angeles. I haven't even played Red Dead. I've had Red Dead since the beginning of the end of last week. Have not played it yet. Not even touched it. Not even gone on the menu screen. I've been watching people play it. Anything. And then Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale, says, hey, I have an announcement tomorrow. Wednesday comes in, he announces, hey, go try this out. It's a survey. It's not a survey. It's a 4-hour game demo for a game called Deltarune. Now,
Deltarune? But if you
literally just
move those letters around, you get Undertale.
It's literally just an acronym. It's great. I actually, did you guys try the demo at all?
No.
The game, he literally advertises that I have this executable survey that I need you guys to do for me.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And then you do this survey, and it's like, pick your character's head, and it's like you pick a bunch of heads, and then you pick a body type, and then you pick a legs type, and then you name your character. What are their passions? What are their goals? What is their personality? What's their favorite thing? And then he's like, interesting. It means nothing, and it literally just cuts to black. It's the actual game.
Wow.
10-minute segment means nothing, and it goes into it's more Deltarune is tag team Mario and Luigi-esque RPG than it was Undertale. So it's like, imagine throwing a Mario and Luigi title, mixing it with Undertale. That's what you get.
Okay.
Nice.
Probably my favorite 4 hours of games that I've played this entire year so far, just because how just giddy I was, because I just love Undertale. I love Undertale so much. Toby Fox did a fantastic game, fantastic writing. Music is always amazing. Aesthetics are always on par. And then he boosts it up to 11. The music's more bopping. It's a lot more spicy. The character sprites have a lot more animation to them. It feels like if Undertale's the NES version, Deltarune's definitely the SNES. So he did that, and then one little update on that. He posted yesterday an update that he made back on August 4th, basically predicting all the questions that he would be getting for Deltarune. He is currently 0% Deltarune, the actual game. So we're not going to see Deltarune for quite some time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's a 4-hour demo of it, though.
Yeah, we got a good that's all I care. Like, people complain, I really want Deltarune. I'm so mad. And Temmie, I forgot her actual name, but I'm going to have to look this up because it hurts. But both have been basically the only people working on this game. And apparently, Deltarune was in development around the same time as Undertale was still in development. So it's been like 3 years since he's been working on that one demo.
Ooh.
So it's crazy. He says, hey, maybe I'll make a team, but I don't know if I could do leadership properly. And that's where he left it at. That's pretty much it. So I hope that we eventually get it someday. I'd really be happy just waiting years, but we got a hell of a game. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's deltarune.com. Go play it and leave your thoughts.
And it's free.
It's free. It's literally free. He's just like, free content, guys. Free 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally the most fun you'll have this year. If you loved Undertale at any bit, you'll love this game.
I heard another amazing game came out that people are absolutely hating.
What's that?
The Quiet Man.
I have not. Quiet Man?
That was the Square Enix game they showed off at during E3. Remember? They showed off like that really
Oh,
short trailer.
yes.
Yeah, so they released it, and people are absolutely hating that game.
Is it not good?
It's about 2-3 hours. It costs about $15, and apparently you're playing as a deaf man. That's why he's a quiet man, right?
Oh,
But
okay.
but he cannot hear anything going around. So while you're playing this game, you don't know what's going on. You have no understanding of the story, and people are just getting really annoyed about that. There's supposed to be a patch next week. There's supposed to be a patch next week that adds voices, but right now people are like they don't even get what the game's supposed to be about. Oh,
That's kind of interesting then. I like that little puzzle-esque idea then where like Reddit's probably going investigating on this game or something.
well, it's also the fact that it's mostly cutscenes with very few minutes of gameplay. So it's
Oh, okay.
so it's like cutscene, like 10 minutes of cutscenes, maybe a minute of gameplay, and then more cutscenes.
Well, I mean, that sounds similar to Transference, how people were paying $25 or $30 for this game that was essentially 1 hour of tech demo for a VR. So I can understand the frustration with a short game that you paid and you waited for it, you were excited for from a company that you expected to do a lot better. So.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm like, I don't think too many people are expecting it, but I guess Square Enix kind of dropped it in a way. Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
let's get into main topic now.
Oh my goodness, let's talk about it.
You know what?
What are we talking about?
We're gonna talk about the thing Kyle hated the most, right?
Oh no.
Kyle,
oh no, here we go.
You want to talk about it? You want to tell us your feelings? You want to share to the group?
Share with the class, son.
I think we broke his heart because he ain't saying anything.
Oh man.
Oh man, I don't even know where to begin. Is the problem?
Okay, let me ask you a really quick question. How hopeful were you that those leaks were real?
I felt 100% confident that they were real.
Okay, so you went in thinking everything there would be true, right?
If it wasn't, I knew at least Banjo was. I felt at least Banjo was going to get it.
See, I went in with zero expectations. I'm just like, I would love to have my hopes up, but I know if half of this isn't true, I'm going to be disappointed. So I just went in with like expecting the worst.
I don't know if you guys remembered, I had expecting Undertale in this crap. So if anybody should be really sad and depressed and just away from reality, it should be me.
I was like, there's no way Undertale was going to actually be a playable character.
No, if anything, I saw them as a spirit, in which it could probably happen still since Shantae's in it. So who knows?
Yeah.
Shovel Knight's in it.
Shovel Knight's in it. Shantae's in it. Bit Trip Runner, he's in it. Yeah, he was featured, I think, as like a trophy or something in the last game. So I'd be kind of hard pressed to think that he's going to be at least a spirit.
Yeah, maybe we'll get Bubsy as a spirit too.
Don't.
No.
News once. We don't need bad news again. There's another Bubsy game coming out, but other than that, garbage. Let's talk about this.
Alan's Game of the Year 2017.
Like so, Joe was, or even if the Grinch League. I'm talking past tense now, like the day before the direct. I was so hopeful that even if the Grinch League wasn't real, so much of it made sense that it would be in there anyway. Like Shadow being an Echo Fighter, like that would make so much sense. I don't know why. Like I honestly don't know why they didn't just pull the trigger on that. I feel like if anything, these DLC characters have to be prime now. They have to be better than any of those characters for like to justify it, I feel like.
Yes.
I don't feel, and I don't say that to be entitled or anything like that, or self-endowed in any way. But I do feel like if characters that are very deserving of being in Smash, like Shadow the Hedgehog, like Banjo-Kazooie, I feel like if those characters aren't in it, the DLC has to be just next level.
You could think that, but it could be, maybe.
It's going to be Goomba,
Yeah.
But now, I don't know. And that's the
You
thing.
get that spiky asshole that like gets the spiky things out of his mouth and throws them. That he's in all the Mario parties now. I don't want him. Spike. That's his name. It's literally just Spike.
Although I have to admit, Peter, the Piranha Plant is a really cool character.
It's a smart idea, and people are already, just going all over that, saying this is the worst idea. I like it. It's a good idea. And
One, it's free, and two, it's technically not even. Well, I mean, it's a character, but it's not the way you would actually think.
Not part of the DLC. That's my favorite part. It's outside of the DLC package. It's literally just a little extra that they added to make people happy.
Well, and it's crazy. It's really incentivizing them to get people to buy it early.
Yes.
Because I don't know if they'll ever make it available. Maybe after all the DLC is released, like, okay, well.
I'm guessing like 2 months after, because they did that with Mewtwo. Mewtwo was exclusive to anybody or for free for anybody who bought the 3DS and the Wii U versions before a specific time to incentivize them to buy it day one.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it was available for purchase, I think, a week later.
Yeah.
So that might be.
And I mean, this is going back to Banjo a little bit because it's just on my mind all the time. But with Banjo-Kazooie, I feel like they do have a shot. I'm not hopeful, but they do have a shot, I guess, as DLC. A lot of people I've been talking to have been trying to like calm me down a bit. They're like, no, they can still be DLC, because a lot of their reasoning is, well, maybe in order for Microsoft to lend them the character, they need a serious profit off of it. Microsoft as
I don't think Microsoft cares for the profit. I honestly don't think Microsoft cares for the profit. Because, let me just explain this really quick. Because them, let's say, adding Banjo will only get more hype for when Microsoft announces a Banjo game.
I don't think Banjo 3 is ever going to happen.
I would like to differ, my friend. There are some little tiny nods. I see like one of the current leaks going around, non-Smash related, is the N64 Mini. We're going to have a couple rare games on there, including Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing, and such like that. So maybe that would be like the feed plant. It's like, okay, Banjo's now back in the public eye. We get him to announce him in Smash, which would probably be, I wouldn't say announced at E3, but I feel like that and Banjo, a new one for the Xbox One, kind of go hand in hand. You know what I mean?
I used to agree with that sentiment 100%. I feel like their chances, like here's the very last chance, Expo this month. If Banjo does not get announced for its 20th, at least announced during the year of its 20th year anniversary.
Is it really 20?
Yeah, it's never happened in my opinion. Even though Rare says when they said we don't have a new Banjo game to announce yet, I got my hopes up, but I think that was just to please us. Like I don't even think that's in the works right now. Because even with the Nintendo 64 Classic, I still got Rare Replay on the Xbox. Like that really wouldn't persuade me to buy an N64 Classic. I mean,
I feel like it would only be further proof and idea that Nintendo and Rare are on the same ballpark. This is finally like, they're good. We could probably see something in the future, but it might not be anything for a while. But even at the same time, I just like that little tiny bit of hope, you know?
I mean, I wish I had that hope. I honestly do. I can't be hurt again.
Yeah, but look, Microsoft has already worked with Nintendo before, especially on the Game Boy Advance game, because it was a market they weren't in. So the Switch is a market they're technically not in at the same time. So it doesn't hurt for like them to work together. And N64 Classic is only going to make Microsoft a couple extra dollars, and they're probably going to be fine with that because one, they know fans want it. It's already been confirmed that Microsoft is fine with Nintendo having Banjo on there. So why not?
I'm glad you brought that up because I used to use that same argument. It's so weird that as a Banjo-Kazooie fan, as much as I'm arguing against him right now.
I was going to say, this is so wild of how much of a flip this is. I'm kind of just like out of space right now. I'm just like, wow, this is actually
his heart is just broken because he expected too much.
I used to use that sentiment of, well, Phil Spencer tweeted several times that he wants him in Smash. That's Phil Spencer, head of Xbox. Sure, it's one person. That's like saying Reggie wants to make Earthbound 3 or Mother 3. That doesn't give him any influence over what Rare does. I don't believe it's anywhere in their contract that Microsoft has to force Rare to make more Banjo-Kazooie games. I don't think that's anywhere in their contract.
I mean, but now I can go into Battletoads. Rare's not working on Battletoads. So Microsoft's probably not forcing them to release Battletoads, but they're working with them.
Right, and here's the thing: and I would be okay with another studio taking over anyways, because the team that worked on Banjo-Kazooie originally isn't even there anymore. They're at Playtonic now. So what? Microsoft buys Playtonic too, and now they own Yooka-Laylee, and they're not going to make another Yooka-Laylee game? Like, okay, thank you.
Well, we never expected another Battletoads game to be made.
Oh my god, I've never thought I'd live to see the moment, but the soup's gone spicy, guys. The soup is completely...
I thought the soup got salty.
This is Curry Gaming coming at you.
Oh my god, this is Curry Gaming. Jeez, but yeah, dude, I understand that complete sentiment. I was actually really excited because if you go look at the little stream I did yesterday or the other day, I was just like, the leak is real. The leak is 100% real because Ken was the first person they announced. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is happening, fellas.
So, in your opinion, I'm going to pop this image up right now. Do you think the Grinch leak stole the hype?
Yo, whoever did this leak, we're coming for you.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, when we saw Ken, I was like, okay, I really don't care too much, but that's like one off that list. Then we see Incinerator, I'm like, nope, it's not real.
Yeah,
Incineroar was a leak from August.
I like Incineroar, though. I do like Incineroar.
Oh,
he
yeah.
looks pretty cool and unique.
His timing move with the edge of the wrestling ring, so unique. I love
Backdrop or clothesline or fail.
Yeah.
I just love the clothesline from hell he gives. Just JVL clothesline, just blah.
Or if you fail on cross chop, watch out that you're not near the edge.
Yeah, and I mean we knew Ken was going to come anyway because he had been leaked before.
Yo, how does he look better than Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? Can we talk about he's Street Fighter 2 Ken?
Okay, are you just going max right now?
That's the worst. No. I had this opinion way before that. I was just like, are you kidding me? How does he look? Somebody photoshopped his Street Fighter 5 out, or like look his face to like the Smash version. I'm just like, yeah, this is night and day. This is 110% way better.
What's Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite?
That's the new Marvel vs. Capcom game that makes everybody look just god awful.
You know, he just trapped you, right? He was just joking with you.
Oh, I mean, I've never heard of this game.
Are you genuine? Are you serious?
Of course he's not. He's screwing with you because it doesn't exist.
Like, how do you eliminate half the Marvel roster and call that a Marvel vs. Capcom game?
Let's see if the rumor of Marvel vs. Capcom 4 is true. Yeah, hopefully they'll probably announce that like next year, even though apparently it won't be out for like 2 years.
I hope day one of the launch of Infinite, they got all the feedback like, well, let's work on 4.
That'd be funny. But yeah, Ken, God, gorgeous. Incineroar in the cinematic, his hair, everything about it is just fantastically animated.
But I was like, do we really need another Pokemon?
Well, you got to make one for every generation, basically.
No, that's the thing. Everybody says that, but that's not true at all.
Yeah, I know. There's like 5 generations missing.
Yeah. Okay, and here's my other thing. Smash has become Fire Emblem and Pokemon featuring characters from the Nintendo universe. Like, that's what it's boiled down to. That even Mario has less representation than Fire Emblem does. And that's what blows my mind.
Yeah. No, he doesn't.
Okay, I'm not counting Donkey Kong because Donkey Kong is...
And I'm not counting Donkey Kong either, but I'm talking about all the Mario characters. Probably is equivalent to what's in Fire Emblem.
I guess maybe now including Daisy, and then I'm sure I'm missing a few.
Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Peach, Toad, yeah.
You got Mario, you got Yoshi, you've got...
Luigi, Peach, Bowser...
Daisy, you already said
Wario, sorry, Wario. Wario. Dr. Mario, yeah. I think you've got enough Mario representation.
Mario.
To be fair, I did forget about, Piranha Plant. I did forget about
Bowser Jr.
I wasn't even counting Piranha Plant or Daisy at that point. But I'm even without it, you still got quite a bit. Bowser Jr.
Let's see. I'm looking at the roster at the
Rosalina.
moment.
I know, you just got so many. So
And I remember I completely got mad too. I got the same exact argument with you too, man. I was like, why is there so much Pokemon? Why is there so much Fire Emblem? I think it's because the Japanese market is insane for those two things right now because they're just crossing America, like their culture.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the idea that they're going with that, and then they're also hitting us with some pretty good ones too. I mean, Rob, really? I don't know if the Japanese market was really too big on a Rob. I think that was an American thing.
Well, either way, that had a huge significance, kind of like Game & Watch.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So that's why those are there, and I can see that.
Now, I'm going to mention this later, or no, I'm going to mention it now. World of Light.
Something.
AKA shoehorning a bunch of words into a song, thinking that it's a song. No, but World of Light.
Doesn't this sound like a Final Fantasy song?
It really does. It sounds like one of those like people that they hired to make an intro theme to a show, and it's just literally them describing what the character looks like. Green boots, blue hair, he running out of school, and then the song's done. It's like,
Kirby's running away from a bunch of lights. Now he's got to fight a bunch of evil guys.
That was really good, though. Oh my God, guys! Everyone's dead.
I like how it just has a like Final Fantasy feel to it, which made me laugh.
I don't believe for a second though that Kirby somehow managed to live and Sonic the mother freaking Hedgehog didn't.
Hey, Sonic died trying to save Pikachu.
And I was going to say
Sonic died for Pikachu sins.
Also, I'd like to mention that the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter posted and tagged Pikachu. It's like, yo, Pikachu, are you good? And then everyone's like, what are you even talking about? You're dead. What are you talking about asking if they're good? Dude, are you good? But for real, though, like, Snake just went out in the most shameful way I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I'm going to hide in a box.
That man was. I'm so sad to be a Metal Gear Solid fan after that. I stood up, bowed, and paid respects.
But let's be real. Would he try to do anything else? Like that's his character.
He's like trying to get a hold of
he's
someone.
Like, maybe they won't see me.
It won't detect spirits.
No, you know what would have been even funnier? It's like when you see Snake disappear. Snake.
That's what I was expecting. Actually. I was expecting that, really, but no, we didn't get that.
Like dedicated voice acting, though.
That was tight.
Like, well, okay, and when they introed with when they started with
Starfox
a handgun, I was like,
oh, I was happy for that. I was down for that.
Don't let any of them get away.
I was like, what is this? Is this Star Fox 64 too?
Star Fox Zero is now the main storyline of Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That's what's really sad, actually. Okay, no, that's not sad because Star Fox Zero story is actually decent. That's one thing it does.
Yeah,
that's like apples to watermelons compared to Star Fox 64. You could say Shakespeare is better than Star Fox is different from Star Fox Zero, and you're like, oh, I understand that.
Yeah, but like as its own game, it's fine. That's like its strongest features. That its story is somewhat decent.
The one thing I do love that you made, Alan, is that little picture last minute. Kirby.
That was really good. The Kirby Fortnite. Where are we dropping in?
Well, and then someone topped it and did the battle or
number one victory royale, right?
Yeah,
somebody beat me to it, and I was like, "Dang, I was too slow."
Too slow.
I was so mad about that. But the game is supposed to be. I guess the story looks like it's going to be a top-down kind of hub, and you walk to each objective, and each fighter is going to have their own specific, like, little storyline. And
it has an RPG element to it, while having that action feel to it.
But also, each enemy that you fight, the ones that are possessed eventually, like I'm assuming you're going to have to fight a bunch of like minions and bosses eventually to the point where you unlock the character by defeating them. So I'm guessing a lot of them have different powers and such when you fight them. So like Mario in the trailer, he had the metal ability to transform into metal anytime. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm assuming is going to happen. You're going to run into characters Link, that like Link or something that has like 1,000 miles per hour speed, something of the sort.
How does Link have 1,000 miles per hour? It's just how Majora's Mask, man.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the
Sonic will be the one running at speed of light.
Sonic's gonna be the one with the metal. He's gonna be extremely slow.
Yeah. Overall, though, I think there's just a lot of subtle missed opportunities with the game. Like,
see, that's what I was kind of feeling too, because there's like the game feels like there's so much content inside of one little package, but at the same time, it feels like a lot of these aren't really fun after the first or second playthrough.
I can't help I can't believe I'm saying this either, but I can't help but feel that it is an enhanced Smash 4 port.
You know what makes me sad? I just wanted Smash Run. We're not getting Smash Run.
Okay, but what I'm thinking of currently is like missed opportunities, like Young Link's Smash or Final Smash. It's just the regular Link Final Smash. It has nothing to do with the game he's from. Has nothing to do with Majora's Mask at all.
I was waiting for him to wave his the Wind Waker, and then like something comes in and takes him away. I was hoping the fish in the tornado just comes in and just wipes him off. That would have been nice.
Toon Link?
Huh? Toon Links, yeah.
No,
Young Link,
Young Link, my bad.
Young Link was the arrow, wasn't it? The arrow of light.
I would have hoped for in some way, Young Link incorporated like a fierce deity or some kind of mask from Majora's Mask.
That would have been interesting.
But
I would have been happy if he pulled out the Bigoron sword.
Right. But I guess when it comes down to it, it is actually the model, or it's a rehash at the Ocarina of Time model. So I guess
you want to talk about a little bit of not spoiled. We didn't get spoiled off of Majora's Mask yet because Skull Kid is still unconfirmed. So we don't know if he's going to be DLC, which honestly, it's starting to lean like it looks like it is. He was nowhere in the Spirits selection. He was nowhere in the trophies, nowhere in the items, nowhere in the assist. It's crazy. No mention of him.
Who?
Skull Kid.
Skull Kid.
Oh, right. Everyone thinks he's still DLC.
It looks like
Banjo, Skull Kid.
Sagat.
Yeah, Sagat.
Anyway, guys, something actually came up that it's actually pretty urgent, so I do have to head out.
All right.
But I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye, Kyle.
Bye.
But yeah, that leaves us.
And now there's only two. It's okay.
So Crown Jewel.
It's okay. No more.
I'm kidding.
No more salty. I hate because Banjo's not on there.
Did you ever notice that? I don't know if you looked at the stream. He was the middleman for a second. Like
yeah, he was.
I don't
he
know.
Was a joy.
He joined at the right moment where he was technically the middleman. Freaking Joey, I swear. But yeah,
yes.
Man, it's been a long week of just announcements. We got Guile as an assist trophy, which I thought was one of my favorite things in there.
That was pretty cool, yeah. So
he just sits there and waits. I love it.
No, I loved Guile. Like Guile was just the funniest one. He's just
Guile's just sitting there waiting.
I thought you said Sagat.
No, I said Guile.
Okay, I heard you say Sagat for a second.
If I said Sagat, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Guile was holding freaking the flash kick. Come on, really come here.
That was so garbage, and I was just like, "Yep, that's something Guile would do." What else did we get? We got spirits are going to be there's a spirit mode, and it's going to be kind of like a challenge mode, I guess.
Spirits is a medal system, simple as that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a medal system. You just basically just attach different spirits onto you to get better power ups, and then eventually beat other enemies with better power ups. What I want to know more about, and I want to be in it, is that the elite. Just that's it. The elite online mode.
The elite.
The elite, and that's all I want to know. Because gosh, I was just so into that idea. Like I'm just like, okay, where's my glory mode then? Because if we're just gonna have for fun, then where's the fun in being glorious? And then they're like, oh, and for the people who are competitive, and then I just like eyes glued to the screen. Elite Smash, and I'm just blessing Sakurai every day.
Well, okay, what would you rate the final Nintendo Direct before the release of Smash Bros. Ultimate?
I'd give it a solid. I'd give it a 6.5 or a 7.
I lean about a 6.
I think as informative as they go, this was a 9. But in terms of reveals and real shockers, I would say this is a solid 5.
Yeah, there was no shockers. Like when we saw what K. Rool, everybody just went nuts.
That was a good ending. I don't want to be that entitled person where it's just like, okay, I didn't like it because they didn't announce this. I didn't care about the announcements. I'm buying the game regardless, no matter what.
Oh yeah.
I think if I was a betting smarter man, if you go back to August, if you go back to GameFAQs, somebody actually leaked not the entirety, but like the idea and the exact like frames of how the Ken/Incineroar announcement would be. And I thought that was really interesting because it happened right before the August Direct where they did stuff. So I thought that was pretty wild. So I feel like if there's anything about this, I think the Castlevania and the Incineroar Ken reveals should have been swapped.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I would completely agree because if you if you have that one major character people want, or would just go wholly for, let's say, the
Yeah,
Etika moment, because I know you love saying that,
yeah.
that would have been awesome.
I feel like that
So
would have been the right moment. And I was thinking, because it's like the day after Halloween, I feel like the Castlevania was meant for this direct. I feel like it was meant for this, but they just did not know really how to use it for, you know what I mean?
I know,
Like
because
how
I
to,
mean, what we had on the 26th, Castlevania Season 2,
yes.
we had Castlevania Requiem released. Hey guys, 5 days later, Simon Belmont, Simon Belmont or Trevor Belmont, and all that stuff would have been awesome.
I think that was the original intended idea. I'm not
Mm.
speaking for anybody. Like, I didn't hear about this from anybody. This is just on my own
Yeah.
assumption. I think the Castlevania announcement for Smash was pushed to August to, I don't know really what the intent was for that, but I feel like it should have been this direct. I think it was because the tone and the idea of this direct to have like everything focused on the meat and potatoes of the game rather than flashy announcements. I think that was the plain idea of this direct.
Well, there was one thing too. Somebody had to die in every direct, and so everybody died in this one.
Oh yeah, Ken broke his neck on the Titantron. Who was he fighting? Oh yeah, Little Mac is dead on impact.
And then everybody
Villager
dies at the end.
Villager obviously killed Incineroar. Let's just be real on that. Did you see his stance?
Yeah.
I love the little jumping bean that he is. That's cute. But yeah, I'd give it a solid 8 when it comes to being informative.
Plus, very informative, yeah. Yeah, I know. I got my controllers ready, and I just need my game.
I still need to prepare Smash Giving. I'm hoping to do live stream of that. So maybe we'll like a whole party dedicated to Smash would be fun with a trophy at the end.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll end there for today. Thank you guys for watching. Where can we find you, Alan?
Well, you can find me now on my brand new art page at Alonzo Omega, where there's going to be new art content, including exclusive content weekly. And then you can find me at Twitter at Alonzo Omega as well. Chris, where can we find you?
You can find me at Nuke the Chris. You can also find me at NTF Games on Twitter. We also have it on our Instagram as well. So you can follow me on our main pages. I'm usually the one handling most of our social media. I know it's slow. It's just really hard to manage everything, especially with the next couple weeks coming up. We're going to be super busy, mostly in terms of work, because holidays.
Holiday season's coming up. A lot of jobs are going to get busy. We got a lot of small shows too. We got the Game Awards coming up, so keep on the lookout. A lot of fun content. And Kyle was just here. You can find him at Vanilla Soup on Twitter. He does a lot of funny joke. He make funny scream. Go check him out. And with that said, I think that's it for episode 78. That wraps it up. Big week in games. Hopefully it keeps going for next week. My name's Alan. That was Chris. And you've just been filled in with the Game Talk podcast. Thank you for watching.
Sayonara. And done.
Cool beans. I'm going to go cook
Actually,
dinner.
hold on. We're not done yet. It didn't cut for some reason.
Oh, no.
Did people just